So here's what happened. Kabataan Party-list Representative Raoul Manuel didn't hold back. He slammed Duterte Youth's Ronald Cardema for what he called a self-serving attempt to divert attention from serious legal issues. Manuel said, and I quote, "This threat of exposing corruption only came when they weren't getting their way. It's not a stand against injustice, it's blackmail, plain and simple." He pointed out how suspicious the timing was. Cardema only started throwing around these accusations when the Commission on Elections decided to halt their party list proclamation. Why not say anything before? Why now? According to Manuel, this is a clear case of political maneuvering. He emphasized that public officials and party list groups must be held accountable to the same laws as everyone else, especially when they claim to represent the youth. And he questioned how someone like Cardema, who's way past the age limit, still insists on claiming a seat meant for the youth sector. Now let's talk about Cardema's full statement. In a written warning addressed to Comelec, Ronald Giancarlo Cardema said that if Duterte Youth is not allowed to assume its congressional seat, he would expose what he called massive corruption and illegal dealings, involving not just the Commission on Elections, but even members of Congress. He said he had records, videos, and sworn statements to back up these claims. He framed the situation as if Duterte Youth was being punished for standing up to a corrupt system, portraying himself and his group as political victims. But again, this only came out after Comelec postponed their proclamation on May 19th due to alleged grave violations of election law. Those violations reportedly include the substitution of nominees after the deadline and the questionable eligibility of those nominees, including Cardema himself. Let's not forget, the Duterte Youth Party list is supposed to represent young Filipinos. Yet its main nominee is over 39 years old. That's not just a minor detail. That strikes at the core of their legitimacy. You can't say you're for the youth while bypassing the very criteria that define youth representation. But instead of responding to these serious concerns with transparency or accountability, Cardema lashed out. This isn't new in Philippine politics. We've seen it before. When confidential funds were questioned under Vice President Sara Duterte, the response was not explanation, it was accusation. Suddenly it became about political persecution. When Congren Arnie Teves was facing murder charges, he didn't return to face the courts. Instead, he fled and claimed the charges were all part of a grand conspiracy. This tactic, blame the government, weaponize drama, and shift the narrative, has become all too familiar. And now, we're seeing the same playbook used again. Cardema's threat to expose corruption isn't a heroic act. It's a desperate deflection. Because if they truly had information about wrongdoing, they had every opportunity to bring it forward before their seat was at risk. That's what real public servants do. They tell the truth no matter what it costs them, not just when it benefits them. Filipinos are not blind. We see through the noise. We're tired of public officials dodging questions with conspiracy theories and courtroom theatrics. So if you're with me on this, if you believe we deserve truth, real accountability, and honest leadership, then like, share, and comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to Ang Kampanero, Tinig ng Katotohanan, Tunog ng Kasaysayan. To all our new subscribers, thank you. You're part of a growing community that refuses to stay silent. Let's stay loud, let's stay sharp, and above all, let's stay honest.